problem. You love me no longer, I know, and maybe there is nothing that I can do to make you do. Mama tells me I shouldn't bother, that I ought to stick to another man, a man that really deserves me, but I think you do. So I cry and I pray and I beg, love me, say that you love me, fool me, go on and fool me, love me, pretend that you love me, leave me, just say that you need me. So I cry and I beg for you to love me, say that you love me, leave me, just say that you need me. I can't care about anything but you. Lately I have desperately pondered, spent my nights awake, and I wonder what I could have done in another way to make you stay. Reason will not lead to solution, I will end up lost in confusion. I don't care if you really care, as long as you don't go. So I cry, I pray and I beg, love me, say that you love me, fool me, go on and fool me, love me, pretend that you love me, leave me, just say that you need me. So I cry and I beg for you to love me, say that you love me, leave me, just say that you need me. I can't care about anything but you, anything but you. Love me, just say that you love me. Fool me, go on and fool me. Love me, I know that you need me. I can't care about anything but the same old fucking you. Good morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nina Persson and Oskar Humlebo! Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. We were told that this is early hours for musicians, so it's a big treat. We're talking here about different kinds of media, and the music industry is always mentioned, of course, as an example of an early and traumatic victim of digitalization. Nina, I know you said before that working in the music industry feels very different today compared to, for instance, the 1990s. How is it different?
Well, then it's also important for me to mention that I also was in a complete different kind of career in the 90s that I am now. But it's certainly just this thing that is not like three humongous record companies that are like an, hermetisk tillsluten, hermetically closed bubble, just taking care of shit. And if you get into the bubble, everything is sorted, sort of. That's over. And that's for better and for worse, mostly for better, I think. So the work is closer to the artist these days, and if you're up for it, you can get more done because you have more control over it. On the other hand, you need to do these things, So, but in general, I think it's just good because I feel like people are more on top of things.
Oskar, your career has happened mostly in this new space where the goal isn't to sell 1 million physical records in Japan and so on.
I think it still is.
You would, totally, right? Yeah, okay, fair enough. From your vantage point, though, how much room is there for new talent, people who may be coming up now, to actually make a living in the space of music?
Well, I kind of missed that whole hermetically sealed, bubble thing. I never had anyone who took care of shit for me, except for Martin, who's doing this conference. Yeah, thank you. But I'd say, to survive as a musician today, you just have to diversify. You have to do all kinds of shit, which is nice because you can do it. It's possible. You can do whatever you want, pretty much, but you have to do it.
So I don't know, work harder, there's hope, something like that, but the art might be getting better, maybe. Yeah.
I really don't feel like music has suffered. Quite the contrary. It's sort of the good ones, the Darwinist thing still applies.
Excellent. Thank you again. Nina Persson and Oskar Humlebo.